I'm back on my Booch, and this is delicious. If that doesn't say springtime / summertime, I don't know what does. I talked about this so many times on my channel. This is the Booch Craft Grapefruit Hibiscus, and I think I've tried almost all the flavors at this point. This is still my favorite flavor of this. I don't know what is going on today, guys, but spring has sprung and it is just constant sirens out my window. I hope everyone's okay out there, but also shut up. I'm filming with not only my ring light, but with like really intense daylight right now. So if it starts to fade throughout the video, that's why. But you know, we're just gonna go with it because I like having a little bit of daylight. It's kind of nice. I have not done a get ready with me in a proper video in quite some time. I thought it'd be fun to do a full face of new makeup that I'm loving. I always like to tell you guys just what I have on right now. I just have skincare on and I put my Fenty body sauce on my neck and décolleté. I'm gonna be starting with my new SPF. This was a part of my Sephora sale haul, and guys, I have been loving this. I've been wearing this as a primer under makeup. This is their brand new Every Single Face Watery Lotion, SPF 50, and it is completely invisible. And I also love their glow screen as a primer. This is definitely a lot less glowy than that, okay? And you know, I'm gonna be doing a pretty glowy look today, so I don't know that I need all that extra glow with the glow screens. So, and I just wanted to show you what this looked like when it went on. Look at how just invisible it is. You can't even see any sort of a cast. And it is really nice and hydrating. It does actually feel quite dewy. A little bit of an SPF scent, but it's not anything crazy. So I was watching myself on our big TV. Now I know that sounds obnoxious, but occasionally I like to see what my videos look like, you know, like on a phone compared to a TV, just to, you know, just to like maybe take some notes. Watching yourself blown up that big, it's not a treat. It's really not. I'm like, wow, I thought I was a pretty good distance from the camera. Like this is where I stand, which I think is like not too close, but I'll tell you what, anything's too close when you're watching it on that big screen. I was like, I think I need to start filming like across the room after watching that. I am going to be using the Kosas foundation. Most people are loving this foundation and I am also one of them. I think I've only tried this like once on camera, but I've been using it now in my day-to-day makeup routine. And I cannot wait to show you how this applies because it is gorgeous. So I have the shade Very Light Cool 120, which is very light with pink undertones. That is one pump right there. And I like to just kind of work it into the palm of my hand with my finger like that, so that when I press my sponge into it, I don't get like too much product in one area. It's nice and even. And then I just pat it in with my beauty blender. I actually did this almost exact routine last night because Randy and I had a date night. We went to Alamo Draft House, which is one of our favorite things to do. There's a new one in the financial district. So we went to that one and we saw, what is it called? The Unbearable, wait, no. Damn it, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. And it's the new Nicolas Cage movie where he plays himself. Stop the presses, hold the phone, alert the media. If you need something to laugh at, you have got to see this movie. Run, Do Not Walk. It is so fucking funny. And you know, I like to laugh, but I have to say I'm not always a huge laugh out loud person. Like even if I think something's really clever or funny, I'm not necessarily like laughing with my whole self, but this movie is a different story. I was dying. Pedro Pascal is hilarious, as is Nick Cage, and together they are such an incredible comedic duo. There's this one scene, I'm not spoiling anything, trust me. There's this one scene where they are both super paranoid and I was laughing so hard, I had tears in my eyes and I could barely breathe. It was just so much fun. It was so funny, so you're welcome for the recommendation. Okay, so this is how the foundation applied, and that is basically like a pump and a fourth. Like that's the least amount I can use. And I think it looks beautiful. It looks like skin. It looks nice and fresh and dewy. I've worn it out. Like I said, I wore it last night. It wore very well, in my opinion. Okay, so this is the new Dior Backstage Concealer. I've heard so many people talk about how fabulous this is. This is a recommendation from Michelle Wong. And I hauled this in my Sephora haul, but it was the wrong shade. It was way too light. So I went up a shade and I got 1N, and I think this is actually going to be a really, really good match. So this is a full coverage radiant concealer. And I have to say, yeah, this match is going to be good. I love this applicator. I love this tiny little precise paintbrush applicator. Yep, that is perfect. That's it. Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner. Wow, that looks great. And actually, I know it says it's full coverage, but I feel like it went on, well, it's radiant. And I guess that's what I'm seeing because, you know, I think that it went on actually very like light and hydrating. Wow, that is actually a dead on concealer match. And obviously this is like the first time I'm wearing it, so I can't really tell you about the wear, but upon first inspection, I'm really liking how it looks. Now I'm going to take my favorite current bronzer, which is the Saie Sunmelt Bronzer in light bronze, and I'm going to pat that into my skin and sort of bronze things up here. Now, I want you to check this out because I've had quite a few people write me and say, this is just too warm for my skin. You know, I'm a light-skinned or pale-skinned person, and I just feel like this doesn't work for me. I'm here to tell you right now, you can see I'm a pale-skinned person myself, and this is doing me right. I do not have any olive to my skin. I do not have any yellow undertones to my skin. I am a pale, cool pink to neutral undertone, I would say. But I do like to tend a little more neutral in my foundations. Like, I think that's why it doesn't bother me that this maybe leans a little less cool and maybe a little more yellow, just because it kind of balances my skin tone out. I'm already a pale, pink-skinned person, so I don't want to like enhance that. Does that make sense? I kind of want to balance it out, and I feel like this does a really good job. And yeah, this bronzer is just, I mean, look at how flawlessly it blends in. It's just gorgeous. This is the foundation, the concealer, and the bronzer, and wow. I mean, that alone is stunning. So I have 3 of these Saie Dew blushes. I have the 2 new shades, but I was actually sent this shade, which is not a newer shade from the company. This is Rosy, and I know it looks a little you know, compared to the other shades, but I wore this yesterday and I think it might be my favorite actually. So Rosy is sort of like, it's kind of like a peachy rosy color. And I'm just gonna take my my Phytosurgeon's Sky Fluff brush. And the great thing about these blushes is, my God, they're so easy to blend. Look at that, I'm done. I'm done. This is just such a gorgeous, healthy flush of color. I still think for me, the most flattering shade really is just a peachy pinky shade. It just looks like the picture of health. This formula, this gel serum type formula is just chef's kiss. It's amazing. Here we go with Saie again. This is just like a Saie fest, but they also sent me their powder, and you guys, I just got to chill down my spine. Is that normal? It is so light. It is so, it's like, if you're a person who doesn't want, I mean, I'm not sure who wants to look powdery, but if you want to wear powder but not look like you're wearing any powder at all, you need to get this. The actual name of it is Air Set. It is a radiant loose setting powder. And I'm going to take my BK Beauty 102. This is my bunny on the face brush. Swirl it in there, and I'm just going to pretty much do my entire face because it's so light. I have it in the shade Translucent. Look at that. Look at how it just subtly blurs the skin. And while it is sort of mattifying some of the areas I want mattified a little bit, it's also maintaining some radiance, which I love. So good. I'm gonna take my Angie Hot and Flashy and BK Beauty A506 concealer brush, and I'm going to just pat this in under my eyes. Okay, looks like I just literally erased my entire under eye. I'm obsessed. I'm impressed. I'm really, really, really freaking impressed with Saie. So this is not new. This is just a brow product that I haven't picked up in a while. I do love it. This is the Gucci High Precision Natural Finish Eyebrow Pen. You guys know I just like cannot put down my Kosas brow pop pencil, but this is also really lovely too. And I do feel like it goes on almost like a powder. It is kind of magical. I kind of forgot about this. Okay, the brows are looking good. Gonna finish it off with my Kosas Eyebrow Gel and just feather those babies out. Let's not forget to take a drink, am I right? Oh yeah. This routine is going so fast, but you know what? I love that. Okay, so this is my Bare Minerals Gen Nude Bronzer in the shade Kiss of Rose. And I thought I would use this as an eyeshadow. Just going to dip my BK Beauty 201 brush in here. I know I'm using a lot of BK Beauty brushes. They are my favorite brushes. And I have people ask, you know, what brushes I'm using frequently. And sometimes I just don't remember to put them in my description box. But most of the time they're BK Beauty, and I always have a code with BK Beauty. If you ever want to try it, I highly recommend. It is Cate 10 and it's always in my description box. Now I'm gonna pull a powder highlighter and just do my brow bone really quick. This is actually inspired from Kate Reviews Beauty because she just did a full video of MAC makeup and she used the mineralized skin finish in Soft and Gentle. And I'm like, I have that, I'm breaking that out. This is such a beautiful, just pearlescent champagne highlighter. I, no joke, bought this when I first started my channel. So this is 5 years old for sure. Little blush, little highlight on the eyes, would done. I could like chug that. Guys, look at my Victoria Beckham Satin Kajal liner in the shade Cocoa. It's so used that both ends, like both caps, are basically meeting in the middle. I'm just gonna do the huge. I'm gonna do a tiny baby wing. I'm not gonna do any mascara or liner or anything underneath, like on my lower lash line, because honestly, I do like that look on certain occasions, but I feel like it kind of closes my eye up, and I really love to be as like wide-eyed as I possibly can be. So that's why I'm just going to stick to the upper lash line. Really gives you that sort of youthful doe-eyed look. I don't have a new mascara, guys, because I just don't. I've tried a few and I have not been impressed, and my two go-to mascaras are still this Kjaer Weis Impossible Mascara and my Beauty Pie Uber Volume Mascara. Those are just gonna be a constant repurchase for me because I think they do everything. Okay, so you can see the difference between the eye without mascara, the eye with mascara. I can't get over it. Like, I just think this is the freaking bee's knees. And she's done. Look at how awake and alive and ready for life I look. Taking like another look at my eye look, and I have to say, I love this freaking blush as an eyeshadow. Not surprised. Not surprised. Very excited about this next product. So this was another Michelle Wong recommendation. She featured these Surratt lip slicks in her recent video, and I had to get them. I don't even know. I think I own a couple things from Surratt, but I'm not that familiar with this brand. These lipsticks are totally up my alley because they are that sort of like lipstick slash lip balm situation. So I got two different shades. I know they look a little bit similar, but I'm gonna swatch them for you. I got a nude shade called Heaven, and this is like one of their best sellers. Just, ooh, look at that. Just like a peachy nude, and they're so incredibly emollient. If I were to compare them to the M Cosmetics lip cushions, I would say they're a little bit more firm than those. They're not quite as soft, but they're still very, very soft, and they're very cushiony. And this shade is called Fissoir, and that right there is Fissoir. So just a really pretty baby pink shade. You know, I'm gonna do Heaven because I just feel like a lot of people would look really beautiful in this shade. I feel like it's a very universally flattering shade, and I'm pretty sure that's how they promote it at Surratt. Like, this is just gonna look gorgeous on everyone. Angry. That is freaking stunning. I love that. I love that shade. I wore this shade last night and I'm gonna do it exactly how I did it last night, which is just for like an extra something something. Not that it needs it, but I mean, let's be honest, we always need a gloss. I'm pulling out my Lawless Forget the Filler Lip Plumping Line Smoothing Gloss. Guys, this is one of those glosses that fell to the bottom of my gloss bag over here and I completely forgot about them. I love these so much. It really does give you just like next level plushious juicy lips. I have to say that nude is like after my own heart. That is just so flattering in my opinion. We're gonna go in further with blush, and I pulled a blush that is very similar to that rosy blush that I use, the Saie blush, because I want to use a powder blush to just like really drive it home. So this is the M Cosmetics Radiant, what the hell are these called? The longest names ever. Why does everything have a long name? Heaven's Glow Radiant Veil Blush in the shade Magic Hour, which is their peachy shade. I'm gonna take my BK Beauty 107 Travel Brush, which is just a really nice, smaller blush brush, so you can really concentrate and focus it on the areas you want to. Angry, filled with fucking rage. Look at how stunning that is. And then last but certainly not least, this is a new highlighter for me. I mentioned this in my haul video, but this was actually sent to me by Lisa. So thank you so much to Lisa for sending this my way. This is the LYS Aim High Liquid Highlighter. And there she is on my fingers. You don't need much because it's such a light sort of watery formula that a little bit goes a long way and it just blends out so beautifully. Meeting it where I put that brow bone highlight. Look at that. Isn't that freaking gorgeous? I mean, wow. I honestly feel like I'm forgetting something, but I know I'm not. Like, this is a full face of makeup. It just went so fast and everything went on so just flawlessly. And yeah, this Kosas foundation, I mean, this can have its way with me. I'm definitely adding this into like my current favorite foundations. This is like top 3 here. To say I'm really impressed with a lot of the foundation releases that are coming out. And now I feel like I need to get this. Do I need to get this damn Nude Glow by It Cosmetics? I feel like, no, I don't need to, but it's like, it's so up my alley, but also I have so many. Oh my God. I might need to try it though. I might need to try it. Okay. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really wanted you guys to see how beautifully these products went on and how well they played with each other. As always, everything that I used today, everything I talked about is going to be linked down below in the description box. I've had some questions about the description box because YouTube keeps on changing how they do things. So sorry. But if you're on mobile, which I know a lot of people watch these videos on mobile, as of right now, you just need to click on the title of the video and that should bring up the entire description box for you. YouTube, can you get it together for the love of God? Cheers to this look. Cheers to you guys. If you have not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the like button. You guys are the best. Please stay safe out there and cheers till next time. Bye.